Alright, so now I'm going to walk you through problem solving using simpler numbers. And all this means by simpler numbers is you're going to estimate for the first part, and the second part you're going to actually solve it. Now I am going to only show you one estimation, and the rest of them I'm going to walk you through the actual answers. So use this to check your work. There's no reason why you should miss anything on this sheet. Alright, so let's jump over here. These are all going to be word problems. So number 1 says, Raul reads at a constant rate of 38 pages an hour. He reads for 3 1/4 hour. How many pages will he read? So this first one's going to kind of walk you through. So it says read. You're going to visualize yourself in the problem above as you reread it. List the facts and question. List what you know. So we know he reads 38 pages in an hour, and he's going to read for 3 1/4 hours. And we need to figure out how many pages he will read. Alright, so we're going to plan, and this is where you're going to use simpler numbers. So what I did here on my sheet was I listed what we knew, and then I did my estimation. So 3 1/4 hours, where aren't you focusing, is close to 3, and 38 is close to 30. Now you can use 40 if you want, if you're following your estimation rules, but this is what the book used. But if you have 40 down, I will accept that. So 3 times 30 is 90. So for our real answer, we're going to multiply 38 times 3 1/4 to get 123 pages and a half. So 123 and a half is your answer for number 1. So number 2 says each box holds 2 1/2 dozen apples. How many boxes are needed to pack 32 1/2 dozen apples? So this one is division, because we need to figure out how many can go into each box. So for number 2, you are going to divide 32 1/2 by 2 1/2 to get 13 boxes. Alright, so number 3. What is the speed in miles per minute of an airplane that flies 18 3/4 miles in 2 1/2 minutes? So this one, once again, is division. So you are going to divide 18 3/4 by 2 1/2 to get 7 1/2 miles. So moving on to number 4. If 14 children share 9 1/3 pound of a fruit mix, what part of a pound will each receive? So we are going to divide 9 1/3 by 14 to get 2/3. Okay, so number 5, Rosa needs to peel 14 1/2 pounds of potatoes to make a potato salad for the picnic. She has peeled 5 1/3 pounds. How many more pounds does she need to peel? This is subtraction, because we need to know how many more she needs to peel. So we are going to subtract 14 1/2 from 5 1/3 to get 9 1/6. Number 6, Arado studies for an hour and 5/6 each night. How many hours will he study in 5 nights? This is multiplication. We need to figure out how much he's going to study in all. So we are going to multiply 5 times 1 5/6 to get 9 1/6.